Rebecca here! Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers! In the last episode, we left off working on our Death Cube, and we have enough steel plate now that we should be able to finish up all these heavy armor pieces. There are a lot of them, there's no question about it. But, as I've said in the past, it's going to make this thing practically indestructible. I mean, it's going to basically be a fortress of heavy armor that's just floating above our station, outfitted with all types of different weapons. Anybody who comes near our station is really going to have a hard time dealing with it, unless they have some seriously heavy weaponry and something that can withstand a ton of punishment. And if they do, then yeah, then they probably deserve to kill us, right? No, but yeah, this should give us at least, you know, some kind of defense. Because as of right now, you know, anybody and their mom could just fly up to our station and just pretty much, you know, take it over with nothing more than a simple rifle. So this will help us put a stop to anything like that from happening. And of course, it does take a while to finish, but it should be worth it in the end. And I do apologize that it looks so awful. I mean, it really does. It really does just look like a giant cube. But that is why it's called the Death Cube. Or, well, I guess it isn't, like, officially called the Death Cube yet, as we don't have any, like, antennas on it or anything like that, but when it's finished, it'll be called the Death Cube. And again, as a reminder to you guys, if you haven't seen the previous episodes, inside of this giant metal cube are a set of batteries. So once we get those charged up, there should be substantial charge on this thing to last for a while. It's not going to require any uranium or anything like that, so it should be pretty good. And in order to render those batteries, you know, useless, you would have to penetrate all the way through. Like, what are we up to now? Maybe four layers of heavy armor? Yeah, good luck. Good luck doing that. You'd have a better chance, you know, going around each side of the cube trying to take out all the weapons, but while you're doing that, it's going to be shooting at you. So good luck with that as well. I am fairly optimistic that this should work well, and we're having all kinds of beeping going on in the background because for some reason the power just tried to go out. And hang on a second, I got some warnings coming up on my screen from my uninterruptible power supply trying to tell me, look, something's going crazy in your house. Yeah. And it's just my house is kind of old and the power kind of, it'll do these things, this thing every once in a while where it'll just like go out for a split second, just you know, off and then right back on a second later. It's actually really, really bad for electronic devices, obviously. So that's why I have an uninterruptible power supply. It basically gives my computer a giant like sponge of power to work with, you know. So it's like it's basically a giant battery that the computer plugs into. And I think we're out of steel plate. Oh no, that's not good at all. I think we're gonna have to go mining then, because we pretty much used practically all of the iron we had left, producing about 15,000 or maybe even more, maybe like 20,000 steel plates, and that wasn't enough to finish that. Let me just go ahead and check our inventory and make sure we are indeed out of steel plate. It does appear that we are out of steel plate. Okay. Well then, in that case, we'll go ahead and dock this thing up, and we're gonna have to go, obviously, produce some more steel plate in our assemblers, but we may have to go mining for iron as well. Let's go ahead and check out our situation here. Oh, well, I guess there's still plenty of iron in here to make several thousand more steel plates. I think we'll just make like, oh, I don't know, 5,000 here. maybe a little bit more than 5,000. I guess we'll go up to 6,000. We'll tell another assembler here to make about 6,000 as well. That's a lot of clicking. I don't know if there's actually a faster way to tell it to do 1,000. I know if I do control click it does 10, shift click does 100. I don't know if there's a way to make it do 1,000. Maybe there is. I don't know. Okay, this one's kind of low on iron, so I'm not going to tell Assembler 3 to do anything like that. That one's low as well. Assembler 5 is very, very low on iron. And Assembler 6 is practically out of iron. So I think while those steel plates are producing, well, hold on, let me go ahead and check here to see how much more we really need to do. Okay, so we have to do this entire side, and that entire side, and that's about it. Okay, well, that should be enough. You know, what we have producing should be enough to be able to finish all of that, but then we're going to be very, very low on iron, and if we need to make anything else, that's going to be a chore. So, I think with that said, I think it's time for us to go mining. And for some reason, okay, for some reason my landing gear does not appear to be working. Oh, I don't have the ship powered on. That would help. Okay, there we go. That's much better. I just kind of herped a little bit of a derp there. Alright, where should we go get our iron from? Probably our asteroid that we have sitting right here. And let's just fly over here, and then we should have a little hole that we've started digging, and we can just make our way inside that hole and continue getting iron. Oh, it's hard to see. It is so, the vision inside the ship is just absolutely terrible. So I do prefer to fly this one in third person mode, simply because if I don't, then it's absolutely crazy. Okay. Let's gather some iron, and this thing mines iron very, very quickly, so this should not take very long at all. We should have a satisfactory amount of iron in our inventory very, very soon here. And this thing just really plows through it. It really plows through this stuff quite quickly. I almost feel like it's much faster now. It didn't used to go this fast. When we started this series, the ship was not quite so efficient at blasting through this stuff, but it seems to have increased in speed since that time. So yes, this is very, very quick. And we've lost a part. What did we lose? Did we lose a drill? I hope we didn't lose a drill. Hang on, I need to back out a little bit so I can examine the damage. Hang on. I'm kind of like stuck on something. The ship doesn't want to move. There we go. Okay. Let me go ahead and see what we've done to our ship. I think we just broke a light, though, to be honest with you. Can I get the camera? No, I can't get the camera on a good angle. Okay. Let's just back out of here. I think that's probably enough iron for now anyways, considering how quickly that went. Oh no! What did we do? What did we damage? I know something just blew up. Oh, we lost the thruster. Okay. We'll have to repair that. And I think we broke through to some magnesium deeper in that hole there. Okay. Well, what did we do to the front end here? Did we lose a drill? No, we did not. We lost the light. Okay, well that's not a big deal. Let's also check our inventory and see how full it is. If we go to system inventories, you can see, yeah, we are actually starting to fill up. All of our containers are already full. So this does not take long at all to just get an absolute crap ton of resources. It just really goes quite quickly now. It used to take much longer. I'm just trying to get myself a good sized hole here to start. So, alright, and then let's just keep on drilling in, gathering those precious resources. Yeah, they've really increased the speed of this. I think I lost another light. No big deal. Those lights... I just need to, like, accept that those lights are going to constantly be getting broken off. They're just not in a good position. Okay, well, let's go ahead and back out of here. Oh no! Okay, see, there I go. Just completely destroying our ship now. I've destroyed another thruster. I don't know. This ship seems to handle differently from the last time I've operated it. It's been a while since I've had to go mining with this ship. So, like I said, things seem to be going much, much faster with it, and therefore I'm breaking things off of the ship at a much faster rate as well. And yeah, there's definitely some good amount of magnesium deeper inside there. Let's see if we can't get to some of that. I'm just gonna go down the middle of these two holes that we made and just scoop up all the stuff that we didn't get the first time around, and I'll just grab some of this magnesium here. Oh, and it looks like I've made a hole, so it looks like that's another way out of the asteroid there. Okay, well let's just plow through here and just exit through this other hole here. That way we'll have two holes into this asteroid. Alright, and we're making ourselves a little exit hole here. Alright, and I think that's probably good enough for now. We probably have nearly full inventories. Well, not quite. But it's going to take our refineries a long time to actually get through all of these resources, and it's going to take a long time to actually drop them all off. So we probably should get underway with that so we can start producing some steel plates from it. Okay, let's go ahead and lower the landing gear and get ourselves into a good position here above our collectors and lower ourselves down. Okay, and then we should just be able to turn these on. Excellent, everything still works. Perfect. Okay. While that's getting itself underway, let's go ahead and repair the ship so that it's ready for us to use the next time we need to use it. Speaking of repairing ships, I also made a few changes to the Roy G. Biv, and I'll explain those in just a minute. But basically, I know we made some upgrades to it a few episodes ago, and there was a couple of things that I just kind of forgot to do when I made that video. So there was a couple of changes I made. Basically, just added a few more thrusters to it. Okay, let's go ahead and put these on here. Okay, and they're purple. I guess it's not a big deal. I mean, whatever. I don't need to really paint them right now. This ship is kind of starting to become all sorts of different colors. But yeah, let me go show you what I did to the Roy G. Biv. As you can tell, I just kind of improved the our little section of thrusters here. Originally there were like four of these horizontal thrusters, and I decided no, I really want to have equal thrust in all the different directions. So we have 6 thrusters going that way, 6 thrusters going up, 6 thrusters going down, 6 thrusters going the other way, and 1 large thruster, which kind of counts as 6 small thrusters. So it's pretty much like equal thrust in all directions. That was definitely something I wanted to do, and so I'm happy about that. Okay, now let's make sure our blast furnaces and everything like that are getting all of their resources that they should be getting. Okay, so this arc furnace here is completely empty. Where is all the uranium, or not the uranium, where's all the iron going to? Let's check all of our refineries. We probably have one refinery that's just like completely full. No, not quite. Okay. I'm not really sure where it's all going to. It's kind of strange. Where's all the iron going to? There's magnesium in this refinery, but where the heck is it going into blast furnace or arc furnaces rather? Oh, it is. It's dropping it into the arc furnace, and the arc furnace is basically blasting those iron ingots out just as fast as the ship can pump them in. So that's pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Let's see how much more this has to go. Definitely still has quite a bit. Yes, indeed. Yeah, all these containers are still full. So it's going to be doing this for quite some time. But that's okay, because we should have enough stuff now to go ahead and finish our death cube. Alright, let's go ahead and start transferring the steel plates into our Roy G. Biv. Actually, I don't know if we do have well, we might have enough. No, maybe not. Well, there's still 5,000 steel plates sitting around in there. I don't know if that's going to be enough. We'll have to go give it a try. It might just be enough, but it might not be. Alright, and we should start welding in just a second. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. I bumped into my microphone with my hand. Apologize for that. Alright. Well, it looks like we'll probably be able to get this side done at least. I don't know if we'll be able to finish that side or not. Hopefully we will be able to do that. Because once we have all of this welded up, then we can start putting on the different weapons and finding room for our solar panels that are going to charge those batteries. And I think that's probably going to take a long time to charge them, so we want to get started on those solar panels pretty soon, so we're not waiting forever for it to get a charge. Alternatively, I could put like a nuclear reactor on it, just to charge up the batteries. I don't know. I don't know if I really want to do that though. Okay, it looks like we might have just enough to be able to finish this side. Which is perfect, because that means we can move on to doing something other than just welding. Excellent! We were able to do it. So I think that's all of the blocks. I don't think we have to weld any more of them. How much steel plate do we have left in this ship? Not very much. Less than 2,000 steel plate. Okay. Well, that's fine for now. Let's go ahead and dock this thing down at the port and just have it sit there until we're ready to use it again. And we're nearly there. A little bit more forwards, a little up. Okay, lock it in place. Let's go ahead and exit that. Alright, let's have a little look-see here. How do we want to do this? So let's go ahead and bring up our G menu and start figuring out what weapons and things that we're going to put on here. So where's our Gatling turrets? Gatling turret there, missile turret here. Okay, these are the two weapons, the two main weapons that we're really going to be focused on. Okay, so I can put... See, here's the thing. I can put, like, a whole bunch of these on here, so this is going to be really cool. Let's put a Gatling turret here. A Gatling turret here. Another one here. and another one over here as well. Now that basically means that if anybody is approaching from this side, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 plus that turret there, 5 turrets that are going to be firing at you. Also, if you're approaching from this side, they can, you know, those 2 can still get you, and there's going to be more here as well. Also, let me just make sure that I can actually put another one here on the corner. No, I cannot. Okay. So here's, that's interesting. Here's what I'm going to do instead. I think I'm going to move them in just a little bit. There we go. I think that probably works a little bit better. That way they can be, like, evenly positioned. Although, you know what? If I'm putting them there, though, then I can't really do what I want on the top side. Alright. Time to change the idea a little bit again. So we'll put them here. And hopefully that'll be sufficient. Oh, wait a minute. Is that the right spot? I think it is. Or maybe it's not. No, that doesn't look right to me. Hang on, let's try that again. There we go. That's the right spot. Okay. And we'll take this one off as well and replace it. And put it there, and then one up here. And we'll rotate that around. Okay. So that's pretty much how it'll go then. And can I fit a turret in the middle? Oh, that sucks. See, ideally I'd like to put a missile turret right there in the middle. I'll have to think of something. I'll have to think of something so I can put a turret there in the middle. But for now, let's just go ahead and let's just put these Gatling turrets on it. I mean, technically if we have enough Gatling turrets, we probably wouldn't need a missile turret. But I don't know, I think that would probably require a lot more turrets than this. Because missile turrets do so much more damage than Gatling turrets do. And I also I'm gonna have to find room to put solar panels on this thing as well, and that's gonna be difficult with all these turrets on it. But we'll find a way. We'll definitely find a way. Alright, and let's go ahead and spin that around. And let's go put these on the top. And if you notice what I'm doing here, I'm making sure that all of the reload bays are like pointing in towards the middle. Just so that they're all pretty much, you know, uniformly positioned. And I think we just have to do the bottom side here. Excellent. And I really, really like that I don't have to be super close to plop these blocks down anymore. I really, really like that. Alright, well, as you can see, this is definitely starting to take shape. It's going to be a pretty worthy adversary for anybody who encounters it, once it's finished, of course. But for now, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this episode, guys. If you liked the video, do me a huge favor and hit the like button. It helps me out so much. Subscribe to the channel, and feel free to leave me any comments or suggestions in the comments section below. That's what it's there for, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video.